there's a lot to talk about. I've been sick, so I haven't been making any videos, forcing myself to go in. It's just a sinus. I'm not contagious or nothing, but I still feel like shit. And that's how I fucking make it through the day when I'm not feeling good. I know it's unhealthy, but it gets me through the fucking day. Okay. I'm gonna be discombobulated when I talk. I think that the government is not gonna stop printing money. They're not gonna stop devaluing our dollar. And we're gonna continue to be crushed. You know, you hear these rich people like Biden say, Bidenomics is working. It's not fucking working for us. It's working for rich people. We're getting crushed out here. Seeing things that I used to buy a couple years ago be double. And they say, oh, inflation has gone down. No, it hasn't. Maybe the rate inflation has gone down since this time last year, but it hasn't gone backwards. We're still getting paid roughly the same, but we still have to pay high prices. And then you hear people on the left say, "Oh, it's a capitalism and greed." Yes. Then you hear people on the right say, "It's the government and then printing out money and making us pay high taxes." Yes, it's both. It's not just one side, it's both. And that's what I'm getting tired of hearing. It's like one side or the other. No, it's fucking both. It's both of their faults. It is corporate greed when you got CEOs making 400 times more than I'm making. It is corporate greed. It is the government that continues to print out fucking money, which they're never going to stop unless they get overthrown. These motherfuckers, listen to this. Like, how the fuck are they not making the federal minimum wage? These Congress people are making almost $200,000 a year. Yet, federal minimum wage is $7.75 an hour. Who the fuck can live off of that? Who the fuck can live off of that? It's a fucking joke. And yes, there's people being crushed. And yes, and some of it's their own spending habits, and some of it isn't. Some of it is where they're living, where their expenses are extremely high, like rent. I think it's fucked up when you go to renew your lease or whatever, they're going to charge you an extra $800 a fucking month. And you know, that is usually these leftist crap holes. But that's a pretty steep fucking, but you know what? It's capitalism. It's socialism. It's all fucking mingled into one fucking huge mess. We're in a huge fucking mess. And when people listen, man, things are going to get fucked up. Like, everyone's thinking, oh, the fall is going to be the bad time. I'm not sure the fall is going to be the bad time. Because people are saying that because kids are going to have to start paying back their student loan debt, which the government wants to print out more money to get rid of. But they're not stopping the programs. Stop the fucking programs. The same problem's just going to continue to happen down the fucking road. Stop the fucking lending. So I guess this is what happens when you default on your fucking debt, on your student loan debt. I guess after 9 months, and I think they put in some like kind of some leeways, but when you do default, they add on another 40% onto that actual debt that you have. And you have to pay it all like immediately. Now, from what I'm hearing, like if you have a cosigner, they're gonna go after the cosigner. But if you don't, then you know obviously at some point they're gonna be garnishing your fucking wages. A lot of these people And yes, it's going to affect the economy, but do you think that they're going to pay their fucking student loans, or they're going to want to fucking eat? They're going to default on the student loans, man. That's what's going to happen. That's why I don't think that the economy, excuse me, the economy is going to come crashing down in the fall. Is they might not pay those student loans back to the government, because that's who they owe the government. But they're still going to participate in the everyday economy by buying food and shit. And with the holidays and everything like that. No. In 9 months to a year from now, the economy is going to fucking implode on itself. I feel like they've been propping this sucker up, and they're waiting until the 2024 election. They want, my opinion is they want it to go to the 2024 election, and it's a win-win for them, because if it implodes after, either Trump's in there and they can blame it on him, even though he just got in, they'll still blame it on him, and a lot of the sheep will be like, yeah, it's his fault. Or they'll still retain power. They'll probably have a fucking blue wave, and I wonder how they'll have a blue wave. Pretty crazy. And they'll have complete power, and there won't be no more elections. They're just going to stay in power. They're not going to give up power, because they know if they give up power, there's going to be investigations, there's going to be accountability that gets put on them, and a lot of these people will end up going to fucking prison, and a lot of these people should go to fucking prison. I don't give a fuck. Republican, Democrat, I don't give a fuck if they're MAGA, if they're corrupt, put their ass in fucking jail if they committed fucking crimes. I don't give a fucking Trump. I don't care. Listen, man. I'm so sick of this corrupt fucking mess that we're propping up. And we need it. We fucking need it, because if it collapses, we're all fucked. You know how many people will fucking die if it collapses? If the system collapses? Today is the fucking 1st. Today is the National Strike Day. There's plenty of people out. There's plenty of people out. That National Strike is a bunch of bullshit. A bunch of bullshit. I'm going to work. I bought this. You know, that's a bunch of bullshit to me. I haven't heard about it anywhere else but TikTok. That ain't gonna do shit. September 1st, strike day ain't gonna do jack fucking shit. Because they're still gonna print money. They're gonna still fucking devalue the dollar. When they print money, the rich get richer and the poor get fucking poorer. And that's what's been happening. Look what happened in Maui. All these rich motherfuckers are gonna buy up that sacred land that was destroyed, but all the rich people's land was, left intact. Kind of funny how that worked out, right? Kind of funny how that works out. But the student loan is gonna be a major fucking problem, and they don't get rid of it. If they stop doing that, less people will go to college. That means they'll have to lower the tuitions for college. It's supply and fucking demand. When you got a big supply of something and not much of a demand, the prices are going to be lower. If there's a supply of something like daycare and a high demand, you're going to have high prices. So the solution to inflation is making a huge supply of whatever it is. That's the fucking solution. The number one thing that they can do is drill, baby, fucking drill. That's not going to solve all the fucking problems, but it'll solve a lot of them. It'll solve a lot of inflation, fucking energy shit. They don't want to do that. So, people are saying the fall is going to be an economic crisis. I just don't. Maybe. I went to the fucking store yesterday and spent $400 fucking dollars. Every 2 weeks I go to this store. Just me and my kid. 2 adults. Spent $350 the week before. I mean, the 2 weeks before. You know, and some of it I didn't need to get, like protein. I could have went without, and then it would probably been like 300 fucking bucks. Because I'm pretty fucking cheap. I'm pretty fucking cheap when I spend my fucking money, dude. I am. I look at the fucking prices. And yeah, I don't think there's gonna be an economic collapse this fall, but I don't think we're gonna make it to 2024 though. I just don't think so. And I don't see how they can blame it on fucking Trump when he hasn't been in office for fucking 4 years. But they're gonna try. Everything's gonna be his fucking fault. That's all they do. And then the fucking sheep will eat it up like they always fucking do, because they're sheep and they believe whatever the fucking tube says, like the fucking boomers. Whatever the fucking tube says.